Hello, welcome again to Nesbet English, the channel dedicated to training speaking comprehensively from A to Z. Before I continue, don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell too, so that you'll be connected and notified always. You can also click the channel icon to find more videos or more lessons that you missed to watch last time, okay? Now, in this lesson, which is lesson 8, we are going to talk about differentiating present tense from past tense and vice versa. That is past tense from present tense. Now, I call this extra because this is not too much of a language function as we usually discuss. This is much more of a grammar point. It's something grammatical, which is present tense versus past tense. But because it is important still, I decided to put it in a separate video, in a separate lesson like this. All right. Now, using this video, I intend to offer an alternative and still a better way for English teachers to train present tense and past tense, and for students alike to understand present tense and past tense better too. All right? How does it go? It goes this way. You don't need to use adverbs of time or adverbs of frequency, such as every day, every time, always, never, twice a week, yesterday, 3 days ago, last week, last month, last decade, etc. Just to put actions or activities or events in appropriate time references of present tense or past tense all the time. Yeah, you don't have to use them all the time. And why is that? Because what you need is simply your understanding or your feeling of what you try to say. That is, if the action or the activity or the event that you say is something that you do on a regular basis, it's something that happens regularly, it's like a routine, it's like a habit, it's a hobby too. Now you put it in present tense, right? But if the activity or the action or the event that you express is not something that you do on a regular basis, it's not something that happens regularly, it's not a routine, it is not a habit, it's just a case, okay, that may happen once in a while but not every time, you put it in past tense. All right? Now, to make things clearer, let's just take a look at some examples of sentences or utterances I have provided here for you to see and to do too. All right, let's take a look at this first one of I wake up late. Pay attention to the verb in the bracket, which is wake, for you to change whenever necessary. So, how do you see this? How do you feel this? If this is something that you do on a regular basis, okay, it happens regularly, it's a routine, it's a habit, it's a hobby too, yeah, you put it in present tense, saying, I wake up late. If it is not something that you do on a regular basis, it doesn't happen all the time, it is not a routine, it is not a habit, it is just a case, then you put it in past tense, saying, I woke up late. Now, don't be confused. If someone wants to know further as to how many times or how often or when or whether you do that all the time, or you did that yesterday or 2 days ago or whenever, he can ask you further. He can ask you a question, like, for example, are you sure that you wake up late all the time? I don't find it to be believable. I find it hard to believe. And you can answer saying something like, that's true. That's true, actually. I wake up late every morning. I wake up late every day. So you see, every morning or every day pop out or come out after someone asks you about the utterance. Okay? Concerning the second one, for example, if someone wants to know just when you did that or it happened, then he can say something like, Hey, you told me you woke up late. You usually wake up early. You woke up late. What happened? When did you wake up late? Okay, and you can answer that saying something like, "That's true. That's right. I usually wake up early. I get up early too, but I just don't know what happened this morning. I woke up late this morning." So this morning comes out. This morning pops out after someone asks you a question further about that utterance. Otherwise, you just put it that simple without any adverb of time at all. What about the second one? I get up directly. Once again, if it is a routine, it is a habit, then you put it in present tense saying, I get up directly. If it is not another routine, it is not a habit, it is just a case, then you put it in past tense, saying I got up directly. And once again, if someone wants to know further as to how many times, how often, when, or whether you do that regularly, or you did that yesterday or this morning or whenever, then once again he can ask you further a question about that, and you will give the adverb of time requested, okay, as the answer. Otherwise, you just put it that simple without any adverb of time at all. I come late to school. It's the same kind of analysis that you give this. If it is a routine, it is a habit, then you put it in present tense, saying I come late to school. Otherwise, if it is not a routine, it is not a habit, it is just a case, then you put it in past tense, saying I came late to school. All right. And what about this? This can be fun. I see elephants. If you're a zookeeper or someone living near the zoo, then it is possible that you do this on a regular basis. You see this on a regular basis. So you can say simply, I see elephants in present tense. Right? Makes sense because you work at the zoo or you live near the zoo. Okay? So you see them regularly, saying, I see elephants, simply. Right? But if it is not a routine, it is not a habit, okay, you just put it in past tense saying, I saw elephants. And once again, if someone wants to know further as to, once again, how many times, how often, when, or whether you do that regularly, or you did that this morning, or whenever, then he can ask you further and you will give the adverb of time requested as the answer. Otherwise, once again, you put it that simple without any adverb of time at all. I swim at the pool. Okay, same kind of analysis. If it is a hobby, it is a routine, it is a habit, then you put it in a present tense saying I swim at the pool. If it is a case, then you put it in past tense saying I swam at the pool. Someone asks you, then you answer giving the adverb of time requested. Last one, I believe. Yes, I be sick. What about this? If at the moment of your saying that you really experience that, it happens to you, okay, then you put it in present tense saying I am sick, suggesting your current state or current condition of being or current state of health. That is, at the moment of you're saying that you are really sick. You are sick for sure. Okay. But if you put an adverb in between am and sick, going I am easily sick, this time it suggests a routine, not your current state or a current state of being. Because at the moment of your saying that you're not sick, you just simply suggest that it happens to you on a regular basis that you get sick, which is not nice, but that's what it means. All right. So once again, I am easily sick suggests a routine, not a current state of being or current condition of health. But once again, if at the moment or you're saying that you are not sick, it doesn't suggest your current state of health, then it's a case you put it in past tense, saying I was sick. And if someone wants to know further as to when that happened, then he can simply ask you, and you will give the adverb of time needed as the answer to that question that he asked you. Otherwise, once again, you put it that simple without any adverb of time. Um, okay, so I think that's about it. That wraps it up. I thank you for being with me. Don't forget to visit our website. As you can see, you can read articles there, and you can find exercises also. Until next time, when we meet again, talking about a different topic in our next video, I say bye bye. Thank you.